Hello everyone, a warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm going to be doing a monthly card reading for Gemini, and this is for the month of September. Now, as you know, it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody's situation. I always believe, however, if you've been guided to this channel for this reading, it's quite likely that Spirit has a message here for you. If it is not resonating at all, then please click off and you can join us again another time. All right, let's get into your reading, Gemini, to see what is in store for you in terms of events, energies, and the best choices available to you. So, Gemini, we're going to do your reading for the month of September. I've pre-shuffled the cards. So let's take a look to see what is coming up for you in terms of events, energies. How are things unfolding? I'm looking for Gemini in the month of September. Thank you, Spirit. Well, this is interesting. So we have the beginning of September, Gemini. You are feeling very industrious at the moment. You're looking for information to complete projects, to scan the internet for different things, to fill in the gaps for what you're looking for. So yeah, it's like you are looking for ideas, inspiration, information. You're very focused on your work, on completing projects. And it feels like you're not 100% sure what it is that you're looking for, but you know that you're looking for something. So you're looking for ideas, you're looking for inspiration, you're looking for answers to things. So I'm getting this sense that you're looking at ways to improve things in an area that you don't know a lot about. So it's like you're seeking answers and information to things. Then have the energy of the Knight of Swords, who I feel like there is an energy that's rushing towards you. And it's to give you some information, and there's a sense of urgency, which is often the case with the Knight of Swords, that there's this energy or this person rushing towards you to give you some information. You don't know what that information is, and this person kind of looks like they don't want to miss out in giving you this information, or being too late to give you this information. So that's curious. We'll see how that turns out. This is in the month of September. Yeah, so information coming to you quickly, basically, but you're not yet aware of what that information is. We see your energy as being overall quite grounded and focused on your pentacles, focused on your material life, your resources, what it is that's going to give you stability. It would seem at this point in time, Gemini, you crave stability more than anything. You want certainty in your life, you want certainty around your finances, your home, your physical world, and you're quite intent on achieving this. And it's coming from a place of not having stability, and so therefore this is even more important to you to establish this stability in your life. Because ultimately what you want to have is a future that is stable, that is connected to family and all of the things that Gemini, that you aspire to have in terms of good foundations, security in your life, connection with those that you love. These are the things that are on your mind and the things that you want to create. And it seems to me that you're attracting this into your experience anyway. There's a lot of activities and socialization with friends and family, things to celebrate. You're enjoying this atmosphere. It is helping to create that lovely sense of stability and roots and groundedness in your life at the moment. You're appreciating the people and the physical things of life that help to make your world feel secure and you to feel secure. Although I'm not saying that you're not, because clearly the Queen of Pentacles is very secure in herself and very self-assured. However, in terms of emotional fulfillment, you are still seeking that. It's still not quite there for you. And we've got the Eight of Cups, where you're feeling like where you had placed your energy and where you had placed your attention and your hopes and your dreams has not worked out. And you are considering, or indeed for some of you, walking away from something that has not been emotionally fulfilling for you. What you're looking for seems to be in the horizon. You haven't quite got that yet, but you are looking for that. And so you are leaving behind something that is not feeling very fulfilling, that does not represent the stability and the security that you desire in your life. You know, this is about consistency, love, connection, knowing what it is that you have and something to build on. But this is not feeling that at all. This lone cup here of love seems to be missing or waning in your life. And so you are unfulfilled and you're moving away from that energy in search of greater fulfillment elsewhere. All right, let's keep going and see how this unfolds. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for Gemini in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we have temperance and balance, which is what you're really desiring. You want to have balance back in your life. You want things to be steady and peaceful in your life, which is all about the temperance card. You want there to be equal exchange. You want peace and harmony. You do not want to have instability in your life. So it may seem that there is a tower moment coming up where something is going to change in your life. Now, it is sitting underneath the Knight of Swords, so it could have something to do with this communication that is coming in. Now, we don't know whether that's positive or negative yet. All we know is that it is likely to produce a significant change in your life. Perhaps you're making a decision around the information that is presented to you. It certainly is impactful for you at this time, Gemini. So let's see. The Seven of Wands card lets us know that you are considering the changes and the options before you. So you're going within to connect with your heart, connect with your soul, your higher self, to determine what it is that's best for you, to work through the priorities, to understand what's of value to you. So you really are giving yourself some time to process this information that's come towards you and to give, it due consideration before you make any decisions. The Three of Pentacles cup is again around your stability and security in life, collaborating with others, working out what it is that's going to help you to create the future that you're desiring. So it's up for question as to whether or not this is going to be a green light or a red light. So this is a work in progress at the moment. You're waiting to see. You're waiting to see. You're remaining hopeful at the moment. You haven't made a decision, but you are remaining hopeful. This kind of lets me know we're in a building phase. We are looking to create something that's going to give you the stability in the future that you want, which means it's going to probably mean a period of time of working it out, a work in progress, collaborating with others, having discussions and activities with other people or another person to work out what this new sense of stability and new life going forward is going to look like. So the Two of Wands card is you still remaining hopeful but thinking about the future and next steps. What are you going to do? I feel like there's somewhat of a decision that you're still making and you haven't yet made that decision. You're trying to work through in your mind how you feel about something, and you're wanting things to work out, but you don't yet know if that's going to be the case. So you're still in that sort of decision-making mode. And I feel that it's got something to do with what was previously dissatisfying and unfulfilling for you, because it's falling underneath the Eight of Cups. So you're still deciding, what your sense is around how this is going to play out for you. Okay, all right. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Gemini in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. There's still a lot of indecision I can see here, Gemini. We've got the Ten of Swords, which means you're still feeling unsatisfied, and this has been a bit of a painful journey for you. The things are still not resolved. So the Ten of Swords sees you wanting to move away from this energy, just very similar to the Eight of Cups, where something has not been emotionally fulfilling and mentally it's caused you stress, and you're wanting to move away from this situation because you're recognizing that nothing seems to be coming forth that's good from this situation. The Three of Wands and the Two of Wands still lets me know that, Gemini, you are still hopeful. You're looking to the future for something that's going to ignite your passion and be close to what it is that you want to experience in your life. So you're looking ahead. You're looking ahead and you're feeling, you're imagining, you're visualizing, you're hoping for your dreams to come true, for waiting for the manifestation of your dreams. The Ace of Wands lets us know that there's potentially new beginnings here for you. It's quite likely that things do shift, but perhaps in a way that's unexpected for you, because we still know we've got the Tower moment here where something significant does change. And it may be that you're working through this. Following the Knight of Swords with the information that comes forward is this Tower moment, and then you contemplating whether or not this change is going to be for you. The Ace of Wands lets us know that you make a decision. You're reviewing your choices here in the Seven of Wands, and then the Ace of Wands kind of lets us know that you're zoning in now. You're focusing on what it is, the action you want to take. It's a very fiery, passionate energy where you're connecting in with something that really inspires you, really is heartfelt, and you're connecting that passion with your intuition, your wisdom, spiritual guidance. I feel that you're very clear about what it is you want to feel in your life and what you want to create in your life, but there's still decision around whether or not this energy that's coming towards you is going to deliver that. And then we have the Page of Cups. So there is somewhat of an offer. There is a return here of someone who's offering something to you, but it's a small offer. And so you're not sure about that. There doesn't seem to be a lot of guarantees around this offer. You can see that it kind of looks a little shaky here. We're not on solid ground here. So the offer that's coming towards you kind of feels tentative. It doesn't feel really strong. So you're kind of questioning that, and it takes you back into your head where you're worried about, are you going to be able to have the life that you want? Are you going to feel free? I mean, this card lets us know that you don't feel free. Mentally, you feel quite stressed and tied up. So it's unclear as to whether or not this is going to manifest into something that you want. Goodness, we haven't got clarity yet. So it is definitely, September is a month of working through your thoughts, your feelings, looking at your future carefully. Planning for your future is really important to you. But there are troubles here. All is not 100% okay. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going. Thank you, Spirit. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of September? Thank you. So you go into your intuition. Feels like it's a work in progress, Gemini. You have the High Priestess energy. You're incredibly intuitive at the moment, Gemini, and this is the place that you feel the most security and the most, this is where you know that you can get your answers, where you are able to connect in with your higher self and receive the spiritual guidance. So you're listening, you're attentive. You want to make sure that you make the right decisions and the right choices. You are in your power, and we see that with the Queen of Pentacles, we see that with the High Priestess, and we see that with the Empress. So your energy is strong and confident in yourself, Gemini. So I don't see you doubting yourself at all. It's rather you are weighing up your circumstances and choices available to you. So the Empress is very loving, nurturing, and in this reading you are birthing something new in your life, and you're very aware of this at this point in time. You are really desiring to give love, be love, and to bring something beautiful into fruition. You are very connected to your passion for things in life, your purpose in this life, and you're using this beautiful fiery energy to birth something new in your life. So I see you really connecting in with your purpose at the moment, which is fabulous. So I feel you have high expectations, or rather you are clear about what it is that you want to create in your life, but you're still grappling with something that you haven't let go of. And this keeps bringing you back to being in your emotions. You feel, there are many times you feel emotional and moody and trying to understand your emotions and understand what it is that you are feeling. Remembering that our emotions are not negative, they're there to point to us what is not yet resolved and what we need to understand about ourselves, which is often the key to our own growth. And so we have you flipping between you accessing your higher self, coming back down to your physical world with your pentacles, and then back into your head again. So we have you back in your head again. Queen of Swords. She's very, the logic brain of Gemini is very clear thinking, very strategic. She, the Queen of Swords energy, she's here contemplating what her next move is, looking at the facts, deciding what's going to serve and what isn't, and what is going to give a good return on her investment. I feel that you, over the period of the month, your energy gets stronger and clearer, and you move and you shift away from any kind of doubt. And I think there's some circumstances that trigger that in you temporarily, and it feels like this, this cup of love or this offer that comes towards you triggers you into fear and negativity and worry that the circumstance that used to exist prior to this is going to result, like you're worried about, Gemini, you're worried that this offer is going to produce a negative situation. Now, we don't know that yet, because once again, this is about our fear. This is about what you're imagining. It's not reality. but this is what you are fearing. You're fearing, you're nervous and fearing that you will be trapped, or this will result in something that will cause you pain. So it's still not yet resolved, I can see. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Gemini at this time? Can we clarify how this is evolving? Oh, okay. So, by the end of September, you are, as I said, gathering momentum in terms of your energy, and you decide to trust in yourself completely, and you go out on a limb to try something brand new. You let go of your fears, and you give something a go. That's probably the best thing you can do for yourself, because, you know, Gemini, making decisions from a place of fear doesn't give you good results. But when you let it go, you allow yourself to step into all of what is possible, and you surrender to the universe to allow the divine to co-create with you and to bring about good results in your life. And that's interesting. Gosh. So as you let go, you also release and allow yourself to rest and rejuvenate. And this is part of the letting go and releasing energy. Now the Fool does sort of have a whimsical energy about throwing your cares to the wind. So that really is you letting go of all of your stress that you've previously held on to. And you're allowing yourself to rest now and to come out of that mental energy that you have found yourself stuck and caught and trapped in for such a long time. And I think as a result of this, you're able to see very clearly the energy that works against you. So this is the confusing energy, the puppeteer energy, the manipulator that has kept you stuck previously. Now sometimes this energy can be your own thoughts that keeps you trapped, and sometimes it can be the energy of others. But either way, you're now recognizing it very, very clearly for what it is, and you're letting that go. You're letting that go, and that is how you empower yourself to move on, to release. And all of this is sort of like a combination of things that are working, integrating together for you through the month of September, where you're working this all out. It's like putting all of the pieces of the puzzle together. You know deep down that you really, really want to have stability and security in your life, that this is what you are desiring. Stability and security in your life, calmness, you know, balance, moderation. You know that this is what you want. You have the opportunity when the Tower moment comes. You have, this brings clarity. The information that comes to you, and we don't know if it's positive or negative yet, helps to change things. Something changes. Your physical situation, something in your life changes to make something possible for you to then examine your choices. And from that moment, you're able to start building something new. And as you do, you realize that you're now in a place of you've got choices to make. Do I go direction A or do I go direction B? Path A, path B. This looks different in different readings, but it's about having a choice, what step to take next. And I do feel that this is quite a significant choice, because once you decide to go down path A, then there's no turning back to go down path B. So you're giving this very serious consideration, because you know what you want to walk away from, the energy that you want to walk away from. But now you become more focused about where you're moving towards. And you are passionate about your purpose and passionate about what it is that you want to create in your life, which is beautiful. So when this other energy comes along, when someone offers you a cup of love, you know very well that if this does not measure up to what it is that you want to create in terms of stability in your life and, you know, being able to follow your passion, if this does not allow you to do that, which is what you're fearing, then you know that you're going to be moving away from anything that's going to keep you trapped. So you're aware of past manipulation and past energy, and that is the last thing that you want to have. So you're being very, very careful about what you're going to choose and your decisions, and you're tapping into your spiritual guidance to get those answers, because you know how important it is to birth something new in your life. Now, we don't yet know how this is going to unfold, but what we are seeing is the process that you're going through in terms of shifting your energy, the decisions that you're making for yourself. And that's very important, because these, life decisions don't happen overnight, and it's coming as you move through this process of transformation and going within to really focus on the importance of your life and the path you want to take. Spirit, thank you for your guidance. What does Gemini need to know in terms of decisions and next steps? Thank you. Oh gosh. So again, we have the same card coming up again. There is going to be temptation put before you. And this is concerning, but I guess we, in a card reading, this is why we have these cards, is so that Spirit can warn you. Be careful of old habits. Be careful of old habits returning that keep you stuck. Now again, it could be what you allow yourself to get stuck with, or it could be a repeating pattern or energy in your life. So be careful on how you choose to move forward, and what you choose to have in your life in terms of energy, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that is not what I expected. Okay. Wow, September's quite an interesting month. So Gemini, what I'm sensing is that this process is so important. It's quite life-changing. So really give yourself the time and value you by not rushing this process, but really ensuring that you are committing to yourself, that you are so sure of who you are and what it is that you want to create in your life. This month is for you to strengthen your resolve based on the guidance from Spirit. And you are going to make the right decision. This energy here is what you have experienced in the past, okay? You know that this has kept you trapped. But like all things in life, there is no point in externalizing. This is your journey. This is your soul journey, and this is your awareness and your lesson. What is it about this energy that you have allowed? Because we are always in control of our own choices. So what have you been choosing that has kept you trapped? How have you been choosing to think? Right? How have you been choosing to think and perceive things? What things have you been doing that has kept you trapped? Where is the confusion and the lack of truth that you failed to acknowledge in your life? So that's the soul lesson, that's the learning here. This is what has happened in the past. You know this, but you do need to contemplate this and reflect on it. Because now you're very aware what it is that you want to create in your life going forward, which is wonderful. Now the Tower moment here is that opportunity for you to create a change. Now it's not telling you what to choose, okay, that choice is still up to you. But now you're very clear about the information, okay? You're very clear about the information and what is available to you. So, as you move forward and progress through this month, your energy shifts, your sense of stability and security shifts, your focus on your purpose and your passion heightens, your intuition heightens, your choices become better, you become more grounded. And as you do, we see you reuniting with your soulmate. Now that was unexpected. Let me just see what this offers. Okay. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, oh, I'm so sorry, a deep spiritual initiation, partnership or union is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-to-one. They can be forged with a group or an organisation, a pet, or even an incident or situation. Interesting. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other? What have I discovered, or am I still uncovering about myself through this union? Are the people in my life empowering and encouraging me to be all that I can? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you're hopefully gleaned, or in some cases, one that you're still yet to learn. So I really see that this is, again, all about the inner work that you're going through at the moment in determining what is the best thing for you. You are going through a transformation, Gemini, and it's quite deep, and yes, it is spiritual. So these kinds of questions in terms of the people that you're in your life, whether it be around your business, personal relationships, or a one-to-one relationship, they all have the same impact, and your decision on what is serving you and not serving you, your choices around that, all of this is about you developing your understanding. Okay, so again, Spirit is saying you are very intuitive at the moment. Trust your intuition as you're going through this process at the moment. These are major arcana cards here, like you are really having some serious transformation here. So the intuition is the language of the soul. It's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Yeah. So be sure not to ignore those nudges, okay, the insights that you're having. You probably are going to be experiencing a lot of synchronicities or, coincidences this month. These are powerful signs your intuition is knocking at your door. Yeah. Okay. And then, of course, predictably, we have the transformation card. So we know that you are going through deep transformation at this time. Let's take a look what this one has to offer you. So with transformation, we know that things are shifting and changing, and for me this is very similar to the Tower card. So something is coming to an end in order for new things to begin. So if there are abrupt changes in your life, Gemini, at this time, try not to resist them. Be the observer here and notice what is taking place in your personal life, in relationships, business or career. Now, you have the strength to go through this transformation, Gemini, okay? See this as being a positive for you. You will probably need to draw on spirit, access your inner courage to go through this, but just know that renewal is happening for you. Yeah. So, from what I'm sensing from this reading, and it's not clear what is changing other than the fact that something is changing. And what I'm sensing from this is that you are having a massive change in terms of the way you are thinking and believing around things. And this is so important in order for you to move on and to upscale in your life, Gemini. Yeah. So transformation is all about the ebbs and the flows of cycles in our life, and you are going through a new cycle, a new change. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, and it does take some time to work through this. So, nothing is ever stationary for long. We're all going through transformations all the time, whether they be mini ones or big ones. So the best approach to this is to accept the changes, and opportunities will come to expand you in more ways than you can imagine at this time. So it's important to realise you can't live in the past, Gemini, and the past has to go. The past has to go in order for you to transform and have a new future. In order for you to move on. So, look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in your life that you need to express something to? Do you need to have some heartfelt conversations in order to tie up loose ends? What needs to be completed in order for you to have a fresh start? When you do this, you will feel stronger, you'll feel more reinforced, you'll feel more committed to your passion and your purpose, and you'll be able to embrace the new beginnings that are waiting for you. Oh, wow, that's really, really important. You've got to be brave. You've got to take action here. But just knowing that this is going to produce some amazing things in your life. It does feel good. It does feel intense, but intense in a good way. It's like a solid workout, but at the end of that workout, you know how good it is for you. So yeah, this card is similar to the Death card in traditional tarot. So yeah, endings and new beginnings. Yeah, and the important thing about the Death card is it's wrapping up those loose ends, and it's facing the truth of different situations, so that you can say, right, I'm finished with that cycle in my life, and that's a feel good. That's definitely a feel good. So it's a bit like having that big clean up before you bring in some new furniture in your house. A clean up on the inside. Yeah. And then we had the waiting game was the last card that came out. So it is requiring your patience again as you go through this process. And I do feel that, this month is going to require you to be patient and to trust in the divine as things are being worked out, because it is a process of evolution here, really. You're working it out as you go, and you've just got to allow some things to unfold naturally. Let me have a quick look at this one for you. This card indicates you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. 2 is about choice and decision, so this is a number 2 card. Yeah. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions, which, we can see you making decisions here. This is a 2 card as well. But now you're no longer held prisoner by your fear, which is great. You have progressed beyond your fear, which is fabulous. You managed to get past this, and you're upscaling. So your old self is something that you're leaving behind. Your old beliefs and your old ways of thinking you're leaving behind. So now you can get ready to expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which at the moment is very strong. We know that your intuition is very strong at the moment. We had this card plus the High Priestess card is all about your intuition. So trust it, okay? Trust your intuition and use it to help you to make these choices. Achievement and success are assured, Gemini. Once you obtain this, once you attain achievement and success, the guidance here is don't let it change you, but remember who you are and the effort that it took you to get to this point. And my goodness, what effort you have gone through in the past years. So feel the gratitude that you want to show other people who have helped you along the journey. Stay on your spiritual path, Gemini. Don't change you. And continue on this journey of your soul and your soul growth. It's really quite significant, actually. Goodness. We don't do things in small measures, do we? All right, let's keep moving. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? What does Gemini need to be aware of in terms of these changes? How is this transformation going to look by the end of the month for Gemini? How are these changes going to look and manifest in Gemini's life by the end of the month? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so far we're still a work in progress. Release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new beginnings. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, Gemini. Release the past. Okay, what else? Positive changes are on their way. So this is similar to the Six of Swords. A welcome relief from troubled times, travelling or relocating. You move, again, it's the same energy, whether it's, energetically moving on or physically, you're moving on, and the troubled times are being left behind, which is fabulous. What else? Four of Spring. Time to celebrate. In other card decks, this is about relationships. It's about building foundations. It says here, deep feelings of peace and happiness and a contented personal life. Oh, that's so beautiful. This is what you have to look forward to. This is how it's going to manifest into your life as you work through all of these changes and this transformation. Good times are waiting for you, Gemini. Oh, that's beautiful. So let's see what specific message Spirit has for you, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. What specific message do you have for Gemini at this time? What specific message does Gemini need to hear at this time in the month of September? Thank you, Spirit. What does Gemini need to hear in the month of September? Thank you. Soul Protector. Oh, wow. Now that looks like a Gemini card with a sword. It's called Soul Protector. This is your specific message. Now I'm going to read it for you. Never doubt yourself or your judgment. The Soul Protector. She has magic in her sword that will ignite the flow of energy and power through your door. She will open your mind and raise your vibration. She will awaken you to the consciousness of all life that surrounds you and bring you a great gift of love and power. She knows that you are a grand soul, one who radiates light, and that your soul is to be protected at all cost. The Soul Protector has stepped into your life today, and you will feel a great measure of power that will touch you deeply within your being. Listen for the sounds of the sword slashing through the barriers that surround you in this life. removing the debris that holds your heart, mind and soul. Flow freely into the glow of life, for you are beautiful, you are magnificent, and the world awaits your radiance. Whoa, Gemini, that is your reading, your overall reading for the month of September. Gemini, what an amazing reading is that. Very powerful, a lot of significant things are going on in your month of September. Give yourself the time and the space and honour the person that you are to go through the process and to really value this period of transformation for you. Invite Spirit in to guide you every step of the way and don't compromise on what is important for your life. So I'm wishing you well, Gemini. If this has been helpful to you, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know something about what's going on in your life. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to do that. Keep an eye out for the love readings for September, the weekly and the bi-monthly readings as well. And yeah, I go well and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.